My topic is leveraging micro-influencers, why small can be powerful in detail explain, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. In the world of influencer marketing, the focus has traditionally been on partnering with celebrities and macro-influencers who have massive followings. However, in recent years, there has been a shift towards leveraging micro-influencers. These are individuals who have smaller but highly engaged audiences. The rise of micro-influencers is primarily driven by their ability to establish authentic connections with their followers, resulting in higher levels of engagement and trust. Here are several reasons why small can be powerful when it comes to micro-influencers. Authenticity and relatability. Micro-influencers tend to have a niche focus or expertise in a specific area. Their content is often more genuine and relatable because they are genuinely passionate about the topics they discuss. Their smaller audience size allows for more personal interactions, fostering a sense of community and trust. Followers see micro-influencers as peers rather than distant celebrities, making their recommendations and endorsements more impactful. Higher engagement rates. Micro-influencers typically have higher engagement rates compared to macro-influencers. Since their audience sizes are smaller, they can dedicate more time and attention to each follower. They are more likely to respond to comments, engage in conversations, and build meaningful connections with their audience. This high engagement rate translates into better visibility and reach for your brand or product within their dedicated fan base. Niche targeting. Micro-influencers often specialize in specific niches or industries. This specificity allows brands to reach highly targeted audiences that align with their target market. By partnering with micro-influencers who cater to a particular demographic or interest group, you can ensure that your message reaches the right people who are more likely to be interested in your product or service. This precision targeting can lead to higher conversion rates and a better return on investment, ROI, cost-effectiveness. Compared to macro-influencers, micro-influencers are generally more cost-effective to collaborate with. They often charge lower fees or are willing to accept product samples or other non-monetary compensation. For brands with limited marketing budgets, partnering with multiple micro-influencers can be a more viable strategy, allowing for wider reach and greater diversity in content creation. Enhanced engagement and conversion rates. Due to the genuine connections micro-influencers have with their audience, their recommendations and endorsements carry more weight. Their followers trust their opinions and are more likely to engage with their content and act upon their recommendations. This higher level of trust can result in improved engagement rates, increased brand awareness, and ultimately, higher conversion rates for your product or service. Creative and flexible collaborations. Micro-influencers are often open to creative collaborations and can provide personalized content that aligns with your brand's messaging and values. They are more receptive to developing long-term partnerships and can integrate your product or service into their content in unique and authentic ways. This flexibility allows for more customized and tailored campaigns that resonate with both the micro-influencer's audience and your brand. It's important to note that when working with micro-influencers, brands should still conduct due diligence in assessing their authenticity, relevance, and audience engagement. Metrics such as audience demographics, engagement rates, and past brand collaborations should be evaluated to ensure alignment with your brand's goals and target market. Overall, leveraging micro-influencers can be a powerful marketing strategy for brands looking to build authentic connections, target specific niches, and drive meaningful engagement and conversions. By tapping into the power of small, brands can unlock new opportunities and reach highly engaged audiences with a higher likelihood of conversion. Micro-influencers have gained significant attention in recent years as a valuable marketing tool for businesses. Leveraging micro-influencers involves partnering with individuals who have a smaller but highly engaged social media following. While they may not have millions of followers like macro-influencers or celebrities, micro-influencers can be powerful for several reasons. Authenticity. Micro-influencers are often seen as more authentic and relatable compared to macro-influencers. Their smaller audience size allows for more personal connections and interactions. Their content tends to be more genuine, reflecting their own experiences and interests. This authenticity resonates with their followers, leading to higher levels of trust and engagement. Niche expertise. Micro-influencers often specialize in specific niches or industries. They have in-depth knowledge and passion for their chosen field, making them credible sources of information. When partnering with micro-influencers, businesses can tap into their expertise to target a specific audience segment effectively. Their followers trust their recommendations and are more likely to act on their suggestions. Strong engagement. Micro-influencers tend to have a highly engaged and loyal audience. Although their follower count may be smaller, their followers are genuinely interested in their content and actively engage with their posts. This engagement translates into higher conversion rates for brands. Studies have shown that micro-influencer campaigns can generate higher engagement rates compared to campaigns with macro-influencers. Cost-effectiveness. Collaborating with micro-influencers can be more cost-effective for businesses, especially those with limited marketing budgets. Macro-influencers often charge exorbitant fees for partnerships, while micro-influencers are more flexible and open to negotiation. Working with several micro-influencers within the same budget range can lead to broader reach and more varied content. Targeted reach. Micro-influencers allow businesses to reach niche and specific target audiences. They often have a dedicated and loyal following within a particular interest or community. By partnering with micro-influencers who align with the brand's target market, businesses can reach the right people who are more likely to be interested in their products or services. Long-term partnerships. Micro-influencers are generally more open to building long-term partnerships with brands. They value consistent collaborations and can become brand advocates over time. Establishing long-term relationships with micro-influencers helps create an ongoing presence for the brand and strengthens brand loyalty among their followers. It's important to note that while micro-influencers offer many advantages, businesses should still evaluate their suitability based on their target audience, campaign goals, and overall marketing strategy. A thoughtful selection process is crucial to ensure the right fit between the brand and the micro-influencer. Leveraging micro-influencers is a marketing strategy that has gained significant traction in recent years. While traditional influencers with millions of followers still have their place, small-scale influencers, also known as micro-influencers, offer unique advantages that make them powerful assets for brands. Here are several reasons why small can be powerful when it comes to micro-influencers. Authenticity and trust. Micro-influencers often have a smaller but highly engaged and dedicated following. Their audience trusts them and views them as relatable and authentic. Since micro-influencers typically focus on specific niches or industries, they can establish themselves as experts in their respective fields. Their recommendations and endorsements come across as genuine and credible, making it easier for them to influence purchasing decisions. Targeted reach. Micro-influencers tend to have a more focused and niche-specific following. This targeted reach allows brands to connect with a highly relevant audience, ensuring that their message reaches the right people. By partnering with micro-influencers in your industry or niche, you can tap into their established network of followers who are genuinely interested in the products or services you offer. Cost-effectiveness. Collaborating with micro-influencers is often more cost-effective than working with macro-influencers or celebrities. Micro-influencers typically charge lower fees or are open to alternative forms of compensation, such as free products or services. As a result, brands with limited marketing budgets can still benefit from influencer marketing by partnering with multiple micro-influencers rather than a single macro-influencer. Higher engagement rates. Due to their smaller following, micro-influencers often have higher engagement rates compared to macro-influencers. Their followers are more likely to interact, comment, and share their content. This increased engagement allows brands to generate meaningful conversations, build a community around their products or services, and create a buzz that can lead to increased brand awareness and conversions. Personalized and localized influence. Micro-influencers often have strong ties to their local communities or specific interest groups. This localized influence enables brands to target specific geographic regions or niche markets effectively. Micro-influencers can provide personalized recommendations, localized content, and create a sense of community that resonates with their followers' unique interests and preferences. Flexibility and creativity. Working with micro-influencers offers more flexibility and creativity in campaign execution. Since they have smaller audiences, micro-influencers can be more accessible and open to collaborations that align with their personal values and interests. This flexibility of content, innovative campaigns, and creative storytelling, enabling brands to experiment and explore new marketing strategies. In summary, Leveraging micro-influencers can be a powerful marketing approach due to their authenticity, targeted reach, cost-effectiveness, higher engagement rates, localized influence, and flexibility. By partnering with micro-influencers, brands can tap into their niche-specific audiences and build genuine connections that drive brand awareness, trust, and ultimately, conversions. Micro-influencers are individuals who have a smaller but highly engaged social media following, typically between 1,000 and 100,000 followers. While they may not have the same level of reach as macro-influencers or celebrities, micro-influencers have unique advantages that make them an ideal choice for brands looking to build trust, boost engagement and drive conversions. Authenticity. Micro-influencers often have a close relationship with their followers, who trust them to deliver honest, unbiased content. Unlike celebrities or mega-influencers, who may have a reputation for promoting products solely for financial gain, micro-influencers tend to be more authentic in their approach, often sharing their genuine experiences and opinions. This authenticity can be especially important for brands that are seeking to build trust with their audiences and establish a genuine connection. Engagement. Because micro-influencers have a smaller following, they are often able to cultivate a more engaged community, with high levels of likes, comments, and shares on their social media posts. This engagement is a testament to the trust that they inspire in their followers, who are more likely to be invested in their content and recommendations. This strong engagement rate can translate into more effective marketing campaigns, with higher conversions and return on investment for brands. Niche audience. Micro-influencers tend to have a highly targeted niche audience, with interests and passions that align with specific products or services. This focus can make them a perfect fit for brands looking to reach a specific demographic, with a message that resonates deeply with their audience. Because micro-influencers often have a small but loyal following, they can be an effective way to reach a highly engaged audience in a cost-effective way. Cost-effective. Finally, micro-influencers tend to be more affordable than macro-influencers or celebrities, making them a cost-effective choice for brands with limited marketing budgets. While the cost of working with micro-influencers can vary depending on the influencer and the specific project, it is often more accessible for smaller brands seeking to work with influencers. In conclusion, leveraging micro-influencers can be a powerful way for brands to build trust, boost engagement, and drive conversions. With their authenticity, engagement, niche audiences, and affordability, micro-influencers can be an excellent choice for brands seeking to connect with their target audience on social media. Small influencers, also known as micro-influencers, have gained significant attention and recognition in recent years. While they may have smaller audiences compared to macro-influencers or celebrities, micro-influencers possess several unique advantages that make them powerful assets for marketing campaigns. Let's explore why leveraging micro-influencers can be an effective strategy. Authenticity and trust. Micro-influencers often have a more engaged and loyal following. Their smaller audience size allows them to have more meaningful interactions with their followers, fostering a sense of authenticity and trust. As a result, their recommendations and endorsements tend to carry more weight and influence over their followers' purchasing decisions. Niche focus. Micro-influencers tend to specialize in specific niches or industries, such as fitness, beauty, travel, or gaming. Their expertise and passion for their niche resonate strongly with their followers, who are often seeking specific and targeted content. By partnering with micro-influencers in relevant niches, brands can reach a highly targeted audience, increasing the chances of conversion and engagement. Cost-effectiveness. Collaborating with micro-influencers is generally more cost-effective compared to macro-influencers or celebrities. Micro-influencers are often willing to work in exchange for free products or modest compensation. Brands with limited marketing budgets can leverage multiple micro-influencers simultaneously, amplifying their reach and impact without breaking the bank. Higher engagement rates. Micro-influencers typically enjoy higher engagement rates than their macro counterparts. Due to their smaller audience size, they can more easily respond to comments, direct messages, and inquiries from followers. This high level of engagement translates into stronger connections with their audience, making them more influential when promoting products or services. Improved targeting. Micro-influencers often have a deeper understanding of their audience demographics and preferences. They have built their following based on shared interests, values, and passions. This level of insight allows brands to partner with micro-influencers who align closely with their target audience, ensuring that their message reaches the right people with minimal wastage. Flexibility and creativity. Micro-influencers are often more willing to collaborate and experiment with different content formats. They can offer creative and unique ideas for promoting products or services, tailoring their content to fit their personal style and their followers' preferences. This flexibility allows brands to explore various approaches and discover innovative ways to engage their target audience. Long-term relationships. Micro-influencers are often more accessible and open to building long-term partnerships with brands. By establishing ongoing relationships, brands can benefit from sustained exposure and loyalty from the influencer's audience. Additionally, micro-influencers may evolve into macro-influencers over time, providing brands with the opportunity to grow alongside them. In conclusion, leveraging micro-influencers can be a powerful marketing strategy due to their authenticity, niche focus, cost-effectiveness, higher engagement rates, improved targeting, flexibility, and potential for long-term partnerships. By harnessing the strengths of micro-influencers, brands can effectively connect with their target audience, drive brand awareness, and generate value. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.